Right then, gather round, history buffs and tea lovers. Today, we're taking a cheeky jaunt through time to count down the British Empire's most brilliant moments. No, not the awkward bits, just the highlights reel. First up, let's talk about the Spanish Armada in 1588. Picture this. Spain sends this massive fleet, the Invincible Armada, to give England a proper But what happens? A plucky bunch of smaller English ships, led by Sir Francis Drake, basically run rings around them. A bit of bad weather, a lot of good sailing, and boom. It was the ultimate underdog story, proving that size isn't everything, especially when you've got the wind on your side. Next, we zip forward to the age of exploration. Captain James Cook and his crew were the original adventurers, sailing into the great unknown with little more than a compass and a serious case of wanderlust. He didn't just stumble upon places. He mapped vast swaths of the Pacific with incredible accuracy. Imagine the satisfaction of drawing a new coastline. That new map smell. It was like Google Maps, but with more scurvy and way better sea shanties. These voyages completely redrew the world map and connected continents in ways no one had ever imagined. But how do you manage a global empire? Enter the Victorian engineers, the unsung heroes in waistcoats. They gave us steam power, which meant ships no longer had to rely on the wind. Trains crisscrossed continents, shrinking distances like never before. Then came the telegraph, the 19th century internet. Suddenly, you could send a message from London to Calcutta in minutes, not months. It was like a massive Victorian group chat, pinging messages across the globe, probably mostly about the weather and the price of tea. This era was a hotbed of scientific breakthroughs, from mastering celestial navigation to pioneering new medical techniques. British minds were on fire. This wasn't just about conquering, it was about understanding, measuring, and cataloging the world. The Royal Society was buzzing with new theories, turning curiosity into cold, hard facts that powered the empire's expansion. And that brings us to the famous phrase, "The sun never sets on the British Empire." It wasn't just a boast, it was geographically true. From Canada to Australia, India to South Africa, somewhere in the empire, the sun was always shining. Of course, we like to think the sun just knew better than to go down before everyone had had their afternoon tea. It was a global empire, held together by steam, telegraph cables, and a truly astonishing amount of tea. So there you have it, a whirlwind tour of some of Britain's greatest hits. It was a complex and often messy chapter of history, but you can't deny the sheer audacity and ambition of it all. If you enjoyed this trip down memory lane, give us a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more historical shenanigans. Thanks for watching.